I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my Scorpios. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? Now, you know that I'm using two Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message, and then I'm going to, you want to come out? Okay. Then I'm going to pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. Whatever the message is, it comes through for whoever might need to hear it. I have three cards. The first one, the one that fell out, is face up, but the other two are face down. All three are reversed, so it has a really strong energy, strong message for you out there. Remember, the full moon is on the 1st, and what is it? It's like 5 here. Let me take a peek and see what it is. It's at, the full moon is at 17:05 Eastern Standard Time, so that's 5:05 p.m. And it's, we have a lot of that, we have Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn all in Capricorn. It's all squared around that full moon. And we have, Mars retrograde in Aries. And this is a full moon in Aries. So there's going to be a lot of full moon energy still going into that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Now, on the 4th, though, at, what time was that? At the 4th, Pluto goes direct, again in Capricorn, at 9:32 a.m., again, Eastern Standard Time, okay? So, with Pluto, I do feel there's going to be a more of a controlled energy, a controlled, is it that we're going to be more in control? It could be, or are we going to be more controlled? I don't know. Just, that Pluto going direct, it just kind of pushes it a little bit more. It's kind of pushing that envelope. Now, let's see what we have for my Scorpios. And, like I said, all three reversed. Your first card, and again, this is very appropriate for being in Libra season, is Balance. This is Archangel Zedkiel, okay? So balance. Remember balance. You want, all things, as much as we can do, things in balance. And many times life is not in balance. So it could be emotional. It could be financial. So it's reaching some sort of stability. It's reaching some sort of a balance. But the thing is with this time, and again, with that full moon and, the balance can shift a little bit, okay? So just try to work towards that harmony. Try to work towards that balance this weekend, because it's a very tentative, it's a very, just fragile type of balance going on. And I do feel that anything can upset that balance. Now, it doesn't mean that you're the one that's going to upset the balance. It could be the people around you, but it could also be that you have the ability to upset that balance. So, if it's at possible, because my Scorpios, I do feel that you are, that you've been having some really good energy, and I like that, for that energy to continue for, for a while at least for you, my Scorpios, and especially that, this Libra season is where you get everything kind of in order, so that when you start your season, things are nice and fresh and clean. So again, this is that time you're going to need to work on. You're going to need to work on that balance. Now, it could be your emotions. It could be your emotions. It could be your relationships. It could be your job. But, it could, but I feel that this is, again, it's so tentative. It's like this balance for you, my Scorpios. It's like just a sudden move can tip the scales. Okay? Okay. Now, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Again, too, so that's going to tell me don't push any envelopes just because it's, this is, basically don't, somebody says, oh, we're thinking about doing this. Let things unfold naturally. You try to manipulate it, or you try to control it. And again, remember that Pluto is going to be about control. Again, I feel like, you can just upset your balance. Let things flow a little bit. I know that's not always easy, but it's going to be kind of what you need to do for this weekend. Okay, next card, again, these next two are reversed also. Here we are, the Knight of Air. Now, air energy is Libra. It is Aquarius. It is also Gemini. Thought processes, it could be your plans, it could be your like I said thoughts, but it could be like your Wi-Fi, it could be your Bluetooth, those things that just come in. It could be just how you're seeing things around you, and and what's coming into your brain, and what kind of energy is actually, what you're seeing and how you're thinking you're going to have to react, okay? But could also be about news. Knights are directional, so sometimes they need a little direction themselves too. But this is kind of like, and maybe this is what the balance is all about. This is hearing some news. I feel like this is hearing news that's gonna kind of make you feel a little bit on that insecure side. Please remember, this is I feel that this is, if you can just wait this out, I think that this will work out. If you can, I mean, if you need to make some decisions, make your decisions, for goodness sake. But I feel if you can wait this out and not necessarily tip those scales, it will work out better for you, okay? So, the Knight of Air is intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. I really feel like you need to kind of don't jump in if you don't have to, okay? If they're not asking you, if you hear some news, and it's maybe not necessarily pleasant news, if you don't have to respond right away, let things kind of settle in before you make that response. Because again, it's almost like, that you might, especially with that fiery Aries, thing, you might just jump right in and upset a really good balance that you already have in place. Anyway, your next card, here we go, is reversed. Here we are, the Seven of Air. Again, it's that air energy. Now, sevens have this divine type of quality to it. It's kind of like, okay, I thought everything was in balance. I thought things were going where it's supposed to go. And then all of a sudden, things kind of shift on you, okay? They shift on you. And you may feel pressured to make some decisions, okay? And maybe you have to. Maybe it's one of these things that says, maybe you hear this news and it's like, you've got to do this by the 4th. Okay, then you have to do this. Like I said, if you can wait it out a little bit longer, get away from that full moon with that energy, I think it will work out better for you. But it does not mean that you don't start thinking about it, okay? Now, the other thing too is, remember my Scorpios, when I'm always talking about keeping your thoughts and your words positive, so just keep, don't take this news and say, oh, I figured. No. Keep putting out the positive intentions. Keep saying, no, this is going to work out. I'm going to get able to do this, okay? This is going to work out really, really well. Put out the positive. Keep putting that out. Now, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So what's saying is that, there's this news, you're going to hear about it, and, you're going to feel pressured to give a response. Again, if I keep feeling this so strongly, if you can hold off on your response, it will work better for you. If you can't, you can't. It's like, if you have a bill that's due on the 3rd or the 4th, you've got to pay your bill. But if you can pay it more on the 7th or the 8th, I think that's going to work better for you. Okay? Okay. So, the thing is about keeping the balance. Keeping the balance, not making any sudden moves to throw things off. Okay? Anyway. So it feels like the energy, oh, good. I like this for you. So again, too, this card is face up, but it's reversed. It fell out. And the thing is, if you can just kind of, just keep things in check, not make any rash decisions this weekend, okay? Don't make any rash decisions, because what happens is, and again, this is reversed also, The 10 of Michael. Michael is air energy, okay? Again, so you have air energy again. Now remember, balance is Libra. Libra is also air energy too, okay? So you have all this air energy going. 10s are transitional energy, things going from bad, going from the past to the future, maybe going from bad to good type of energy. I love this card. She takes a bow. She's the prima ballerina. She takes the bow. Things go, it's like, okay, I just had to get through this weekend. Didn't rock any boats. Didn't tip any scales. And a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So, if like I said, I really feel for some Scorpio out there, you're going to hear some news. You may have to make some decisions, and maybe the decisions, maybe you have to, okay? I know I'm really, it's just try to keep the balance, okay? Try to keep the balance, and if you can keep that balance, you move forward really good, really well. And like I said, a situation has ended. You are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So it's a lot of this weekend for you, my Scorpios, is going to be affected with this full moon and some of this Pluto going direct also, okay? All you have to do is just keep the balance. Keep things in check for right now, okay? So, my Scorpios, remember the button. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please share, please. Anyway, my Scorpios, as always, know that you are loved, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.